Okay, mate, 40 here. So one of the most dispiriting sights that I remember as an American is the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, where you had thousands of my fellow American citizens kind of sitting around complaining and asking for rescue. There didn't seem to be a lot of community spirit. Right? I'm sure there was some, but overall, it's like a pretty pathetic sight. They weren't frequently doing much to rescue themselves. Just come rescue me, come save me, come give to me, come take care of me, come look after me. Just a very dispiriting, pathetic display, in addition to outrageous amounts of crime and horrible behavior. And contrast that with what happened when fires blew through San Diego about 10, 15 years ago, and San Diegans banded together to look after each other. And then compare that to Burning Man. Right? So these people are stuck in the mud, can't get out, urged to conserve food and water. And to the best of my knowledge, there's virtually no bad behavior on display. So how come in one situation you have outrageous amounts of shooting, looting, raping, murdering, just gratuitous antisocial behavior, such as we saw in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. And in the other instance, you see people working together cooperatively. Right, this is the feel-good story of the year, right? I mean, there was so much glee. I didn't share the glee that people at Burning Man were stuck. I mean, I don't feel any antipathy for people who participate in things like Burning Man. It's not my thing. But I did not share any of the glee that so many of my viewers felt with the rain at Burning Man and thousands of participants getting stuck in the mud, and glee that maybe they won't get to burn down their wood man. All right? But there's just a lot of good behavior, because these are way above average IQ, capable people who generally conduct themselves in a pro-social manner. Generally speaking, the higher your IQ, the more likely you are to see the future, to see the consequences of your deeds, to see the benefits of cooperation, as opposed to zero-sum arrangements. And this is a high IQ crowd. Right, so remember the Summer of Love at Haight-Ashbury? Steve Saylor points this out. Started out Summer of Love. Then a lot of the lowlifes from Oakland came over and wanted to take advantage of drugged out white hippie girls. So Burning Man organized an event. It was a considerable drive away from San Francisco. And as a result, they were able to limit their demographics to more capable, more affluent, more pro-social people than if they'd made the event within public transportation access from some bad parts of town. It's like Robert Moses built all these parks and recreation facilities and specifically designed them, and specifically designed the bridges that go to them to be unable to handle bus traffic. God forbid, Robert Moses did everything he could to try to discourage black people from taking advantage of the public facilities. He thought that simply the presence of black people at public facilities like beaches and parks would destroy the vibe, would destroy what he was trying to build. Man was such a racist. He even had pool temperatures turn way down low because he had this crazy idea that cold water would discourage African Americans from taking advantage of his facilities. He thought that all his efforts to build things up would just be destroyed if he allowed this certain group of underprivileged, oppressed people of color to take advantage. So sad that people think in such primitive ways. But what a contrast between Burning Man dealing with adversity and what happens when you have the LA riots, Hurricane Katrina, or all the looting that went on in New York City in only certain parts of town. I believe when the electricity went out, sad. I just can't put my finger on it.